What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I have some new hair, and a lot of you have seen this on Instagram already and you guys love it. A lot of you guys don't like it, but I'm gonna give you a tutorial anyway. So I'm gonna start out with a clear bucket, and I'm gonna run some really hot water inside of this bucket. We're gonna be coloring our wig, and the colors we're gonna be using is Kiss colors, and this is in the color Ginger. I love Kiss in my permanent colors. Like, they're the best. These are the ones that I recommend that you guys use. I'm gonna also use Kiss colors in the color Limelight, so this is like a lime green. And I'm gonna mix that all around in there, and then I'm gonna take some Manic hair color. This is in the color Electric Banana. It's a yellow. And if you guys don't know what I'm doing, this is called watercoloring. I'm coloring my wig in water, and I'm mixing the hair color in really hot water. This is a new technique that has been going viral for the past like year or two. And this is literally how I color now. I can't do anything else. So I'm gonna take my 613 wig, and I'm literally just gonna dunk it in the water. Like, it is so easy to color your hair like this. I will never ever sit down and color my hair strand by strand ever again. So as you can see, I'm just dunking it in there, and every time I take it out, I'm checking to see if all, my pieces are colored inside. Sometimes you can miss like inside of the wig. And I'm just making sure that I like the color. So I didn't like the color, so I decided to add more Limelight and mix that in, and I decided to add more Electric Banana. I wanted this like lime green, but with a orange undertone, so that's why I had the ginger in there. I just wanted to experiment. So the more you dunk your hair into the water of color, the more opaque your wig is going to be. If you want it like more pastel, you could probably dunk it like 2 or 3 times. But I wanted mine really vibrant and colorful. I decided to add more ginger in there because I wanted that orange undertone to show a little bit more. I didn't want like exactly just like lime highlight green. I wanted more so like a booger green. So this is the color that it came out. I know you guys can't see the undertone on camera, but it's so pretty in person. So I'm gonna take some Got To Be spray, the freeze blast spray, I believe that's what it's called. I don't know. All of this stuff will be linked in the description box, just so you guys know. And I'm gonna put that on my wig cap, and I am going to blow dry that because this is what's gonna keep my forehead safe for when I put my glue, and it's gonna keep my braids laid down. So now I'm going to blow dry the wig on the mannequin head. I usually blow dry it on my head, but because I'm going to be shaving the side, I decided to make sure that it's blow dried thoroughly on the mannequin head. So now I'm going to be taking the Taylor Crown lace tint, and I'm going to be using the color Caramel. I don't know why I decided to try to dye my wig cap with this lace tint. I was just trying something. I didn't feel like using makeup, but I mean, it worked. So now I'm going to be trying out this lace tint to see what color I'm going to use for my lace. I didn't include the part where I took the little piece of lace on this napkin and put it on my skin, and it blended in so well. So I decided to use Caramel again, and I turned my wig inside out and decided to just spray that lace tint all over that wig cap inside, and I blow dried it down to make sure it was dry. As you can see, it is super invisible. Like, it literally matches my skin perfectly, so I was really happy with it. So now I'm gonna take some scissors, and I'm gonna cut sections into the lace. I'm gonna be working in sections on this wig. I'm gonna be using the Got To Be lace glue. You can find this online. I'll link it down below. And I'm gonna be using at least like 2 layers of that, and each section I'm gonna just work on it by itself. As you can see, I did the front first, and now I'm doing the sides. I always do the sides at the same time, and I let them dry at the same time just so that time can go faster. I don't want to do one by one. I am too impatient for that. So now I'm going to take an elastic band and I'm going to tie this around the lace. This is going to help me set and dry that lace so that it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm going to leave that on for like 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know how long I left it on. I was just chilling around the house. So I'm finally finished letting it dry. So I'm going to take it off. And look how invisible that is. Like, I love it. I'm going to take an eyebrow razor and I'm literally going to cut off the lace with this. I don't like to use scissors because I don't know. I feel like scissors is a little bit more tedious. The eyebrow razor is a little bit more forgiving, and you know, getting that jagged edge lace makes it blend more into your skin. As you can see, it is literally invisible. That lace tint really helped me. So I'm going to be going for a side part, and I'm parting where I want my side part to be. I didn't include the part where I was like going back and forth if I wanted it a little bit more on the side or a little bit in the middle. I'm going to take some Set and Mousse, and I do not like this brand. I'm going to link it down below, but I don't like this brand. I need the Nairobi. Now, as you can see, I have a little section on the side sectioned off with a hair clip because that's the side I'm going to be shaving down. I made sure it was like a little square on the side because I didn't want the whole side shaved off like all the way back to my kitchen, which you guys could probably see. Can you see my kitchen back there? Like, it is a mess. I'm going to fix that though, so don't judge me. But I'm taking the Kendra's Boutique hot comb, and I am using this to make sure, like, you know, my parts are set or whatever. This is the best hot comb I've ever come across. Like, it goes up to 500 degrees. It got rhinestones on it. And I don't know, like, I probably will never be able to use another hot comb ever again. So yeah, I'm gonna take this edge booster, and this is like a wax stick. I don't really care for this wax stick either. I don't know why. I just don't really care for it. I really like carrot hair, but I found this tip online where you use the wax stick and then you use the hot comb, and it just makes it set in really nice and really flat. So I decided to do that. So now I'm going to start working on the side that I'm going to be shaving. This little section right here. You guys, this was so nerve-wracking. I was so nervous. I'm taking a razor comb. I got this from the beauty supply store, and I'm just shaving down the hair. I honestly never done this before, so I couldn't even find a YouTube tutorial like this. Like, I've never found a YouTube tutorial ever. So I really didn't know what I was doing, and I was just kind of winging it, but like, I was so nervous because I'm like, I'm gonna mess up a perfectly good wig. But I just decided to take the razor comb and keep, like, you know, shaving it down. And then I decided to take the mousse because I wanted to see how long it was actually gonna be. And it was way too long. It looked so busted, y'all. Like, it was busted. So I'm like drying it out. I'm like, yeah, this is not it. Like, I was so confused. I didn't know what else to do. So I took my scarf and I decided to lay down my hair because I'm like, maybe it'll look a little better once I lay it down. Like, I don't know. I sat there for like 10 minutes and that didn't help. So I got some clippers. I have clippers in my house because I have men in my house and they usually cut their hair. And I decided to like try to like trim this up or whatever. I was really nervous to use the clippers. I've never used clippers like that before. Well, I've used small clippers like on my eyebrows, but not like to shave hair. So I really didn't know what I was doing. And as you can see, it was way too long. Like, I kept checking it to see if it was like, you know, looking okay, and it wasn't. So I'm like, let me just trim it up. And then I decided to blow dry it a little bit more because I'm like, maybe that's what's messing me up. And then I decided to go back to the razor comb because I was nervous. I was really scared. I didn't want to use the clippers. And I decided to just like act like I was combing it where it was going to take off the unnecessary hair. And still, even that was way too much hair. So I decided to just go in with the clippers and just buzz it, just shave it. Like, I was just going in. I was like, I've already cut it. I can't lose any more than what I'm doing. And honestly, it started looking so much better. So I felt a little bit better. So I was like, okay, let me completely dry it, hot comb it down, and trim it up with some scissors around my ear. And then I'm going to go back in with the razor and just really go in and buzz this down. And honestly, the clippers was the best option ever. I've never used clippers, like I said, but I don't know. I kind of like used it like a pro a little bit. I don't know. it's kind of sad that I couldn't find a tutorial like this on YouTube. If you guys know any tutorials like this, let me know down in the comments, but I haven't seen one. So yeah, I finished buzzing it, and of course I'm not a professional, so it doesn't look like the best, but I took that wax stick and I had to blow dry it because I don't know, nothing was coming off of it, so I had to blow dry it to melt it down. And I put that on the shave side, and it made it look 10 times better when it's laid completely down with some product. I hot combed it a tiny little bit. It wasn't that much hair there, but I did what I could do, and it was like magic. Like, it literally worked. I don't know why I was so scared to use the clippers, but it worked. Like, I don't know, I was so nervous. I'm taking some hair oil and I'm just putting this all over the hair. I know a lot of you probably won't like this hairstyle, and that's totally fine. Like, you're entitled to like what you like, but I actually really, really love it. Like, I feel like wigs are made for you to be really creative and different. Also a protective style as well, because I would never, ever, ever shave my actual hair. So I've always wanted this hairstyle, but I was too afraid to do it on myself. So I was like, let me just do a wig. And this is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this tutorial, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and a part of the army. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.